Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I vlog home life things, which is normally cooking. So maybe I should say I vlog about food. Because a lot of things have something to do with food, whether I'm out in the garden to grow the food or if I'm doing shopping hauls, it's food. It's mostly all food. But today, for the past few Tuesdays, I've been doing scones. Different flavoured scones, and so today's Tuesday, so we're going to be doing scones again, and we're not going to be doing them for a lot longer, just a couple more weeks, and then we'll switch to something different. But we're going to do some lemon and sultana scones today, so I'm going to bring you down and you can have a look what I'm doing. So there we go. So first of all, I have got, I think it's, was it 8 ounces of self-raising flour? Let me just check because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. It's either 6 or 8. It was 8, yes. I just check in my book. I don't want to tell you something and it's different. So it's 8 ounces of self-raising flour. And then I've got 2 ounces of margarine. And I'm going to rub them together, like when you're making pastry. So we'll rub all that in so we get sort of a breadcrumb effect. Get my words out. So has everybody had a nice weekend? When here in the UK it's been a bank holiday weekend, 4 days because of the Easter holidays. I mean, we didn't go anywhere. It's been raining all the time, never stops raining over here at the moment. You get a bit of sunshine and then before you know it's raining again. Or you go for a walk and the heavens open on you. You get saturated. And the ground is absolutely saturated. We get a lot of floods because there's nowhere for the water to go. So we've not really done anything. We've sort of had a relaxing weekend, lots of chocolate, which isn't really good for me. We've all ate lots of chocolate, watched movies. On the Sunday we had nice roast dinner and salad tea, and that's about it really. Now today everybody's back at work, so it's back to normal today. It takes a bit to get used to and getting back into the swing of things when you've been off for a while, everybody's been home, then you've got to get back in routine again. So there we've got the breadcrumb mix. I've got an ounce of sugar that I'm going to put in there as well. I'm going to put a spoon of baking powder in. And I'll just mix them first, then we'll put some sultanas in. Just give them a quick mix. And with the rest. Right, so we're going to put some sultanas in, 2 ounces of sultanas. Pop them in. And just mix it all around. Then normally what we do, we add a beaten egg to it and some milk. But I'm not going to put the milk this time. I'm going to pop the beaten egg in. So we've got 1 beaten egg or duck's egg. I'm going to put that in. And what I'm going to do is put a squirt of lemon juice in instead of the milk. Not squirt, I can't squeeze it, I'm going to have to shake it. We're going to put some of that in. And I'm going to add this till we've got a nice moist mixture. So we'll mix that round first of all, just to see how much of it we're going to need. Now you could put some lemon rind in. If you've got a lemon, you're going to use juice from a real lemon, then you could put some of the rind in. I've not got a lemon today, so I've just used the juice. So I think we're going to need a fair bit more juice yet. So we'll keep shaking it. Bit of a pain I've got to shake the juice out. It's easier when you can squirt it, you can get it out faster then. No, never mind. As long as it's coming out, that's the main thing. don't want too much mixture, well, too much juice to make a sloppy mixture is what I want to say. So we'll just keep mixing it round. You see, all right, the light's very bright today, but I was going to put the artificial lighting up to try and get a bit more even lighting, but because I've got a small kitchen, I've got to stand it by the doorway, and Dean's taken all the Easter decorations down, and he's backwards and forwards. I thought it might not be a good idea because I might trip over it and break it. And this is my second light because the first one did get broken by being knocked over. There we are, slowly again together. I think a little bit more, then I'll start forming it with my hand. It's a bit of a pain doing it like this. Never mind. Right. Still seems a bit dry underneath, but oh no, it's coming nice now. I think that's makes it nice. We'll do it by hand now, and we'll see how it does. Oh yeah, probably put too much juice in there. But again, I'll put a bit more flour in. This happens to me every time, doesn't it? I always do this. Every time. Even when I plan not to and do it carefully by doing it bit by bit into the bowl, it still goes like this. Never mind. As long as it works out in the end. I mean, I wouldn't worry about putting too much flour in. I always say this, don't worry if you end up putting a bit more in than what you think it should be. It never tastes the flour. I've had to add quite a bit of flour sometimes, and I can honestly say that it's never tasted of the flour. So I wouldn't worry if you have to put a fair bit in even. Right. The messy bits where it sticks to you. Be all right. So there we are. We've got a nice light dough ball. What I'm going to do now is clear all this mess away a bit, and we're going to get a floured board that I can put it on, and then we'll cut it out and pop them in the air fryer. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've got the air fryer out, I've warmed it up, and I'm just going to bring you down. There you go. There's the dough. So what I'm going to do, just move the towel out of the way a bit. I'm not going to roll it because I rolled it too flat, so I'm just going to pat it down. That way, hopefully, it won't be too flat. Right. I did have a cutter. Oh, it's there. Like I said, I brought my cutter out with me. Right, so we're just going to cut them nice and small. Put them in there. Any noises and rustling you hear in the background, that's taking all the decorations down. I don't know which is the longer job, taking them down or putting them up. Sometimes taking them down is quick and easy, and other times it takes longer. Mind you, luckily we don't have many Easter decorations. Christmas is the one. Although, having said that, Lisa does have a fair few Halloween decorations, but she takes care of all that. That's her domain. She's got quite a lot of them, I think, because she has a lot outside as well. The same with Christmas, we have a lot outside. But Easter, we don't have any outside. Right then, let's join that together. It's my cutter. Somebody told me to dip it into flour, which is very naughty because I forgot about that. I just put a little bit of flour out and dip it in, and I forgot. I think it's with everything going on at the minute, all the decorations coming down, and thinking what else I've got to do. And I forgot my flour. Never mind. Right, I don't think I'm going to make as many out of it today. Do you know, I can do the same mixture, and some weeks I can get quite a bit out of it. Then other weeks I don't. I'm hoping, because I'm just going to make this last one up. So I'm going to try and move them up a bit. Let's see if I can fit them all in. If I can. We'll just see. Yeah, you've left a cup of coffee go cold, Dean.
Nobody got plated.
No, I couldn't drink it cold like you do. He's had that cup of coffee sat there for a good hour or more. Definitely more, I'd say. And he just drank it. Couldn't do that. Right. It doesn't seem to have made so many today. I've got them all in there, so I'm going to put them in here. Because of the light, I'm finding it a bit difficult to see the camera and what you're actually seeing. So hopefully you're seeing something. Let's switch it on then. We're going to go to 180. And if I can see, 10 minutes. There we are, 180, 10 minutes, and away we go. And hopefully they'll all work out. I saw, do you like my t-shirt? Very in keeping with the weekend. Got another one as well, that one went in the wash. But I thought, I'm going to put this on, it was near to grab, so it's only one day over, isn't it? Anyway, we'll leave that do, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, it's beeped, so we'll have a look what it's done. They look okay. Bring it down to see. There we go. What I'm going to have to do, I've got to get a plate. I'm going to get a plate and we'll see if we can lift them on. Then we can have a look underneath what they're like as well. So they look okay underneath, cooked, a bit hot. They haven't risen too much. In fact, they haven't risen at all, really. If saying they've got self-raising flour and baking powder, they don't really seem to rise. Check you can see, still hot. Hot. There we go. That's what they look like. So we'll have to leave them cool a minute. Let's just put that over there out of the way. Turn off the mains. So yeah, they don't look too bad. But yeah, they don't seem to rise much. I don't know why. It's preheated. It's got baking powder in, as well as self-raising flour. They don't seem to rise a great deal. So I don't know. And I couldn't, well, I didn't roll them out. You saw I patted them, but I suppose I could just give it a little pat, but I'd have probably only made about 4 out of it then, which seems a bit strange. So I don't know, but I did some last week and they rose quite well. What flavour did I do last week? Oh, I think it was the white chocolate chip and raspberry, and they rose really well. But they're all right. They've not gone flatter, that's the main thing. So we'll try and chop one up in a minute and have a taste test. Something you can do with these is you can get, if you've got a bit of icing sugar, I'm not going to do it because nobody would eat it if I put it on top, but if you get a bit of icing sugar and mix it with lemon juice as opposed to water, and so you can make a nice like lemon glaze, and you could coat the top of each one if you liked it like that. But I'm going to try one. There's a nice fat one that I can actually cut in half there, so I'm going to try and cut one in half and put a bit of lemon curd in the middle and see what that's like. You know, when you have the afternoon tea scones and you have the cream and jam, I'm not putting cream in, but I might put a bit of margarine in. If it's cool enough, I can touch it and you can see it's done nice underneath. So just bring it down a little bit. I'll see if I can cut it in half. Well, it slices nice anyway. I'll put it on my towel. There we go. That's sliced really nice, and you can see that it's cooked nice in the middle. I should have put another little plate out really. Let's just put a little bit of margarine on there, that melting because it's still hot, but it just makes it moist. Yeah, if you're going to put the glazing on top, I would wait until it cooled down or it will just run everywhere. But hopefully this will be all right. Don't want too much. We'll just put it on one side like we're doing a sandwich. Put the lid on the top. Let's take it out of the way. And there we've got lemon curd in the middle. So we'll taste it and we'll see what it does if I don't burn my mouth off. Oh, yes, Dean, that's lovely. He's watching. I didn't offer him the taste test. You're busy. That is really nice. Really lemony. I could eat them all day long. That's beautiful. Really nice. So yeah, if you don't want to chop them enough, but lemon curd or something in them, like I say, to make a nice, oh dear, didn't crash bang walloped. Can make a nice lemon glaze just to go over the top, which I imagine be nice. But my lot don't like icing, and I don't really like ice. I don't mind, you know, when you make butter icing cream, I'm all right with it like that. But if you were to have a glazed icing, or definitely royal icing, I can't stand. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to get rid of them if I put that on top. But the lemon curd in the middle, that's lovely. That's really nice. And of course you could just eat them as they come. And there's not too many sultanas in either. If you want a few extra sultanas, then by all means put a few extra in. You could get away with a few extra. But I think that's just nice because I don't want a mouthful of sultanas either. That's just perfect. That's absolutely lovely. I'm going to be putting lemon curd on all of them. So thank you for watching. That's another idea for scones. Like I say, I won't be doing scones forever. I'll probably do a couple more weeks of them. So right, my grandson was going by, I was waving to him. I've got a lot of grandchildren who live in this village and often going past. Yeah, I won't be doing scones forever. I'll probably do next couple of weeks, and we'll end on St. George's Day. And we'll do scones that day, so that gives you a clue what we're doing for St. George's Day. A nice, what was it, an English scone? I don't know, would it be an English scone for St. George's Day, which is about 3 weeks away, with the cream and the jam. Do like that. So yeah, and then we'll be doing something else. So that's it for today. Like I said, we'll do something tomorrow. Don't know what yet, but I'll come back and we'll do something together tomorrow. And he's pinched the scone. He does like lemon curd. Don't like jam, but he likes lemon curd. So anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. So bye for now. Take care.